Stampylonghead is definitely a name that will go down in the YouTube Hall of Fame. He was the dream of his era of Minecraft without all of the crazed 13-year-olds, and he played an important role in the childhoods of many kids growing up on YouTube, including me. Stampy was actually the first YouTuber I ever subscribed to, and he made me want to start making my own videos. So I thought breaking down this iceberg by Reddit user Dr74 would be the perfect way to pay homage to his influential career. Each tier of this iceberg contains interesting facts about Stampy that get more obscure as it goes deeper. So let's get started with tier 1. Joseph Mark Garrett is Stampy's real name. He was born on December 13, 1990 in Hampshire, England. His parents are both involved in helping run his YouTube channel, and he has two older sisters named Rachel and Annette, with the latter running her own Minecraft channel called Nettie Plays. He's married to Kai Bates, who is also known as the Minecraft YouTuber Squishy Quack. Joseph created his first YouTube channel called Stampylongnose on August 3, 2006, where he uploaded skits with his friends and later projects for his video production studies at college. He later started his career as a Let's Player with Call of Duty and Halo videos, before starting to make Minecraft videos in 2011. Outside of making Minecraft videos, he created an educational animated series called Wonder Quest, published 2 books, and made various appearances on TV shows and video games, which we'll get into more later. Overall, Joseph has had a pretty amazing career as a YouTuber, enjoying success in the majority of his endeavors, remaining as a beloved and controversy-free figure on the internet, and connecting with lots of other famous YouTubers along the way. The Love Garden is a garden in Stampy's lovely world where he adds the usernames of different fans who helped him in Minecraft or showed their appreciation for him in another way. The Love Garden is a set of wooden rows with signs on them, each one containing the names of dedicated Stampy fans, with a pink wool heart in the center. Crimson Azoth, Stampy's first ever helper in the Stampy's Lovely World series, came up with the initial idea in episode 3 and became the first person to be honored in the Love Garden. As more friends and fans were added to the garden, Stampy and his helper William Beaver expanded it to an underground floor in episode 503. The tradition continues to this day, and it's another example of Stampy's wholesome appreciation for his fans. On July 29th, 2018, Stampy posted to Twitter that he was, quote, going to marry his best friend, with an adorable picture of a dog. And also he and Squishy were there too. They were married on July 28th, 2019 and have been living together since. Stampy and Squishy first met whenever Squishy sent him a video of a Minecraft map they had made for him called A Game for Stampy Cat, and he found their commentary on the map to be funny and endearing. Stampy became their 11th subscriber, and as the two got to know each other, they decided to make their first Minecraft series together called Skyden. Over the years, Stampy and Squishy have made various collaborative series on both of their channels, and their fun dynamic became very popular among fans. I remember Cave Den was the series that introduced me to Stampy's channel, and Stampy and Squishy's marriage was basically my version of Harry and Meghan's royal wedding. Like Squishy, David Spencer, or iBallistic Squid, is another Minecraft YouTuber and frequent collaborator with Stampy. Squid and Stampy own a channel together called the Magic Animal Club, where they host a podcast and behind-the-scenes videos. Their most popular series together is the Quest series, that premiered on July 16th of 2013, which was originally known as The Quest to Kill the Ender Dragon, but most episodes revolved around unrelated quests that had to do with developing their Minecraft world together. Along with quests, Stampy and Squid are known to do challenge videos and Minecraft adventure map playthroughs. Their strong friendship is apparent just from watching their videos, as the two have an entertaining dynamic that garnered lots of support from viewers. Since I started writing this video, I've been getting recommended more uploads from Stampy and his collaborators. I recently saw a Squid video where he admitted that he knows his style of content isn't as profitable as it used to be, but isn't interested in trying to adapt to fit the new landscape. He's not going to do YouTube as a career since he has enough funds to support himself and just upload when he feels like, instead deciding to focus more time on his wife Nicole and son Finley, which is definitely a decision I can respect. Sinking Feeling is the 124th episode of Stampy's Lovely World, and his most viewed video with 61 million views as of writing. There's nothing significantly different or notable about it. I think it partly just got lucky in the algorithm to become his most viewed video. Admittedly, the raindrop water slide and giant ship battle are pretty sick. With that, it's time to make our way deeper into the iceberg down to tier 2. Longhead and Longnose refers to some of the many aliases Stampy has taken over the years. The channel name Stampy Longnose is actually Stampy's original channel, but when his Minecraft videos on his second channel Stampylonghead started to gain more traction, he focused his efforts over there, and Longnose is now the channel where he uploads side content like vlogs and Q&A videos. The name Stampylonghead originally came from a character he created in a project, although I can't find any footage of this project online. In episode 85 of Stampy's Lovely World called Trip to the Moon, Stampy goes on a trip to the moon, in the first cake-powered rocket ship, might I add. Still, this episode has earned its reputation as the 8th most viewed video on his channel for good reason. In his video, How Stampy Flew to the Moon, Stampy explains the various editing tricks he used to make it look like he actually built a working rocket ship in Minecraft. By recording different views of him flying up and down from the ground in creative mode, then cutting out the glass texture of the space window in Photoshop, he was able to play the flying footage in the background as he took off for the moon. Additionally, he spent 3 months with his Lovely World team building an entire moon crater set with endstone. All of their effort paid off to make for a pretty memorable episode, though. Gregory was Stampy's first pet dog in the Lovely World series. He had tamed the wolf off screen and introduced his new furry friend in the episode Gregory the Dog. Sadly, Gregory passed away bravely defending Stampy from a skeleton attack while he was asleep, and his death was announced in White Chocolate Paradise. But actually, it was revealed in the episode 10 years later that Hit the Target was the true cause of his death all along! What's that? You innocent soul, you don't know who Hit the Target is, do you? We will now discuss the war crimes of Hit the Target. Actually though, this guy has a Tolkien amount of lore on his wiki page, so we'll just have to cover the highlights. Hit the Target started as a helper in Stampy's Lovely World, but quickly became the series' main antagonist. He first appeared in the episode My Lovely Tower, where he spent much of the time making signs that said loser on them and had an arrow pointing to Stampy. Along with this hate speech, his usual activities include killing Stampy's dogs, attacking his friends, and destroying parts of his world. Hit the Target's partner Viva Dash was revealed in the episode Friends and Foes, where Stampy discovered that his helper Vivo had been a secret spy for Hit the Target this whole time. Following the standard cartoon villain format, Hit the Target appears frequently throughout the Lovely World series to scheme against Stampy, with the cat always getting close to defeating him but letting him escape at the last minute. The 3 helpers refers to the current helpers in Stampy's Lovely World: William Beaver, Polly Reindeer, and Fizzy Elephant. William is a strong fighter who defends Stampy and his friends against Hit the Target. Polly is a skilled redstone user and builder, and Fizzy is more of a lighthearted comic relief. Unlike in the past, these helpers are all characters played by actors instead of personas for real online creators. That wraps up Tier 2 of the Iceberg, so let's head down to Tier 3. Like many Minecraft YouTubers, Stampy made a Hunger Games series on his channel. Minecraft Hunger Games is inspired by the franchise of the same name, and tasked players with getting tools out of chests and being the last man standing in the arena. The series was fairly popular, and Stampy went on to make around 80 episodes of Hunger Games, although I don't know if there's anything significant about it besides that. Similarly to Hunger Games, Adventure Maps was another popular series on Stampy's channel. Adventure Maps are basically like RPGs made in Minecraft, where the player explores an open world and completes quests to advance the story. Stampy mostly played these maps with Squid, but Shoot to Kill, also known as Daisy, was a frequent guest during the first 8 episodes. These maps were themed around popular franchises like Harry Potter or Toy Story, which probably helped in getting these videos so many views. I remember Adventure Maps being one of my favorite series with Stampy and Squid, and I have vivid memories of binging them during a sick day at home in 6th grade. Good times. Finball, also known as Brayden, is a frequent collaborator of Stampy throughout various series of his. He was a helper in Stampy's Lovely World up until his death in episode 137. He also appeared in the Hobbit Adventure Map with Stampy and Squid and has participated in different Hunger Games with Stampy. He uploads vlogs and Minecraft gameplay to his own channel, although it's basically radio silent now. He often features his wife Lily and their children on his channel, and he and his wife even took a honeymoon to Funland in Stampy's Lovely World. Shoot to Kill, who goes by the nickname Daisy, is a collaborator of Stampy's and former member of the Magic Animal Club. She appeared frequently throughout the first few episodes of Stampy and Squid's Adventure Map series, as well as throughout Stampy's Hunger Games series. Additionally, she was a helper in a few episodes of Stampy's Lovely World, and a video of Stampy touring a cruise ship she built in Minecraft became the 3rd most viewed on his channel. The Plasticator World Converter is an invention in Stampy's Lovely World that changed his world to a plastic one. Wow. Bet that one caught you off guard. I'm not entirely sure if there's a big meaning behind this entry, but it just seems to be referencing the Lovely World episode Plasticator, where Stampy used the plastic texture pack on this world. The trivia section on the Stampylonghead wiki says that, quote, "This is the first Minecraft Let's Play video to be played with the plastic texture pack," but I'm not sure if they mean the first video on Stampy's channel or the first video ever on YouTube. Special effects, I believe, refers to the various special editing Stampy does throughout his videos, especially in his Lovely World series. As seen in the episodes Trip to the Moon and Plasticator, Stampy often uses scripted skits and editing to heighten the adventure in his Lovely World episodes and give them a kids show-like quality. With his background in video production, this creative experimentation makes sense, and it definitely helps set him apart from other Minecraft Let's Players at the time. Building Time is a series where Stampy and Squid compete to create the best build in under 15 minutes based on a theme suggested by viewers. At the end of the time limit, the wool wall separating Stampy and Squid would be burned, and then viewers could vote for whoever they thought had the best build, with the results being announced at the beginning of the next episode. The first builder to reach 50 wins would be the ultimate victor of the series, with Stampy being the first to reach 50 wins in the end. Building time was a pretty big deal on Stampy and Squid's channels, with the show even getting an animated intro and theme song written by Squishy. I remember that me and my friends even hosted our own building times in Minecraft, so it must have been an exceptional series. As I mentioned earlier in Squid's section, Quest is a series where Stampy and Squid worked to complete the quest of killing the Ender Dragon. After successfully defeating the Ender Dragon, they went on to perform various other quests like killing the Wither and the Elder Guardian, although for that one they decided to just turn on peaceful to despawn the Guardian since it was too hard to kill. Besides that, each episode was focused on a smaller quest, and the series had a pretty loose format that mostly followed Stampy and Squid screwing around in Minecraft. The series ended after 4 years and 200 episodes on February 13th, 2017. We are also now at the end of Tier 3, so let's move down to the next tier. In 2018, Stampy took a year-long hiatus from uploading content. After uploading the Lovely World episode Terra Trio on October 31st, 2018, he took a break from YouTube until returning with the next episode on October 19th, 2019. To my knowledge, this was Stampy's only major break from uploading videos, but it doesn't seem to be because of any dire circumstances and was most likely just to get some time away from the YouTuber grind. While Stampy did clarify in a comment on the video that he would be taking a hiatus for now, but return to regular uploads at some point, the reported majority of his fans started freaking out that he was completely quitting YouTube, which I can believe because a lot of them are young children. Stampy Cheats refers to an intense controversy surrounding Stampy's Lovely World series. For the 578th episode, Push Pit, Stampy accidentally published the unedited screen recording of this episode to his channel instead of the final version. This video revealed the shocking truth that Stampy uses host privileges and creative mode to make his Lovely World videos. It was the internet equivalent of seeing a Mickey actor at Disney World with his head off as he smokes a cigarette. Obviously, most of the people freaking out about this were just his tween viewers who, as Stampy addressed in his video The Truth About My Lovely World, are entering the age where they're starting to realize a lot of his videos are fictionalized, so they have a much stronger feeling of betrayal than an older viewer who's already aware of this. Stampy clarified in this video that he's not trying to present himself as a true Minecraft player, but incorporates these fictional elements in the Lovely World series to make it more entertaining. Apparently, I also commented on this video 5 years ago saying, "Why is the dog eating his couch, XD?" And I think we'll leave it at that for this entry. Wonder Quest Stampy is a vegan supposedly refers to the fact that Stampy's character in his Wonder Quest series is canonically vegan. While I can't find any evidence to this, it is true that Stampy announced he became vegan in 2018, so I guess life imitated art in this instance. Stampy's YouTube channel was accidentally terminated on December 2nd, 2013. He received an email from Google that claimed he had breached community guidelines and his channel was deleted without a chance to appeal. Stampy's announcement about this situation on his other social media accounts caused it to blow up. #SaveStampy trended on Twitter for the day, with famous Minecraft figures like 4J Studios, Notch, and the Yogscast all tweeting their support. Stampy contacted a fellow Minecraft YouTuber, LD Shadow Lady, who reached out to one of her friends who worked at Google to get the issue resolved. Thankfully, his channel was back by the end of the day, and Google apologized for the mistake, although there was still a community guideline strike on Stampy's channel which has never been explained. Helpful as always, YouTube. There is a playlist of 70 re-uploaded videos that were privated on Stampy's YouTube channel. From the looks of the playlist, many of these videos are older uploads that usually contain swearing from Stampy's edgier early days, so it makes sense they were made private once he decided to make his channel friendly to his younger audience. The uncensored Lovely World videos in this playlist have even been uploaded to Stampy's channel as Lovely World Classics, where he edits out all of the curse words. Besides uncensored videos, there are funny blooper clips that show candid moments, mainly between Stampy and Squid, before recording. There are also a few private videos relating to Stampy's helper Elf Lee, who was forced to part ways with Stampy after being involved in a controversy that we'll elaborate on later. Additionally, Stampy had made a series with Lion Maker, which he privated after Lion Maker was exposed for asking children for nude photos online. Still, there isn't anything horribly scandalous on this playlist, and most of the videos were probably just removed due to Stampy's professionalism and desire to maintain a polished channel image. I think my favorite video is A Cat Story. It's a very British video, and I feel like it captures Stampy and Squishy's relationship perfectly.
See, this one's not quite committed to the other.
Two of them, three of them down there. Play.
What's going on here?
What's happening?
And off they go. Oh, there's one big happy family. Lovely view as well.
Barnaby is the leader of Stampy's dogs in the Lovely World series. His first appearance was in episode 9 called Journey into the Nether, and since then he became Stampy's favorite pet. The Stampy Wikipedia describes him a number of times as, quote, the cheekiest of the dogs, and he and Stampy share a close bond throughout the series. Because of this, he gets kidnapped the most by Hit the Target and even was killed by him in the episode Memories. Thankfully, he was immediately revived after his death, and he remains by Stampy's side to this day. That wraps up tier 4 of the Iceberg, so let's head down to tier 5. I'll be honest, I'm a bit lost on what this entry means. It may be referring to the fact that Stampy at first had no planned ending for his Lovely World series, or it could be talking about the end in Minecraft and that Stampy may have played an older version of the game that didn't have this. Feel free to let me know in the comments if you know what this is referring to. Hit the Target first became a ghost after being killed in the episode Unexpected Drama by Stampy. He reappeared in the episode Lovely Waterfall during a dream where Stampy was in a super flat world filled with cakes, and Hit the Target menacingly approached with his bow and arrow pointed at Stampy, chilling stuff. There's even a spooky moment in Crystal Waters when Hit the Target's ghost can be seen on the screen when Stampy goes to sleep. Thankfully, the two reconcile in the episode Revelation, where Hit the Target reveals he was just trying to protect Stampy's dogs, not kill them.
Sorry about killing you and everything, mate.
That's okay, I suppose.
Stampy revives Hit the Target by killing him, but as we all know, he quickly goes back to his evil-doing ways. There's nothing much significant about the Lovely World episode The Friendly Creeper besides the fact that it's Alpha Lee's premiere in the series as a helper. Lee became the main helper of Stampy's Lovely World and had an extensive partnership with Stampy over the years, playing an important part in his success and starting many traditions on his channel, such as Stampy's daily cake eating. Dewberry Forest refers to the funny way that Stampy and Squid pronounce one of the names of the locations on a Holy Grail adventure map. That's it.
Excuse me, Bear, have you heard of
Let's Crest was one of Stampy's channels where he posted quality Crest content. During an episode of Quest, Stampy accidentally mispronounced Quest as Crest and joked that he would make a channel all about Crest. The guy uploaded 13 different videos about Crest before abandoning the channel in 2018. Some of my favorite Crest videos include Stampy's scathing critique of DanTDM's Crest hatred, his powerful spoken word poem about Crest, and his inspiring 1-hour-long video of him watching Crest grow. He really made my childhood with this one. In August 2015, Alfred Lee was accused by the British tabloid outlet Mirror of sexually harassing 2 women online and in person under the alias of Michael Duffy. This story was subsequently corroborated by Keemstar on Drama Alert, giving it mass exposure and thrusting Lee into controversy. The controversy quickly grew out of Lee's control, and Lee and Stampy agreed to retire him from the channel. Lee's final Lovely World episode was Bye Bear on September 19, 2015, where he told Stampy he felt that he wasn't needed as his helper anymore and thanked him for the fun times they had together before leaving. Luckily, Stampy was able to execute the video in a way that kept his younger audience from learning about the controversy, and a lot of people have commended him on giving Lee a proper send-off while still protecting the innocence of his viewers. As of this video, Lee hasn't returned to Stampy's channel. With that, it's time to move on to tier 6. It's suspected that Hit the Target and Viva Dash are more than just an evil boss and henchman. On her Twitter, Viva Dash has mentioned that her boyfriend was the one who invited her into Stampy's Lovely World, but she didn't want to specify who he was as many people didn't like him. We later found out that she was secretly working for Hit the Target all this time, but referring to him as her boyfriend recontextualizes their relationship. It's clear that Viva Dash has a strong devotion to Hit the Target, as she spends most of her time building inventions to help bring his evil schemes to fruition and often puts her life on the line to protect him from Stampy, although it's unclear if Hit the Target has a place in his heart for Viva Dash. I think it'd be sweet if Viva Dash could convince Hit the Target to become a good guy through the power of her love by the end of the series, but we'll just have to wait and see what Stampy's plans are for this dastardly couple. Many of the minigames Stampy created within his Lovely World are now broken because of updates to Minecraft. He even detailed all of the games that have become broken in a top 10 video, with a majority of them having broken because of updates to how boats work in the game. Rest in peace to Reindeer Rodeo, Roadhog, It's a Lovely World, Pew Pew Shooting Range, Crystal Waters, Boat Bowling, Wiggly Worm, Burry Berry 2, In Space, Raindrops, and Whale of a Time. Journey is an indie video game created by That Game Company and was the first game besides Minecraft that Stampy made a Let's Play series of. The game is very minimalistic and atmospheric, having the player take control of a robed figure and wandering a barren desert, with the chance of encountering other players along the way. Stampy's commentary feels more laid back and a bit unrefined compared to his energetic performances nowadays, but there's a charm to seeing his early attempts at doing gameplay commentary on YouTube. As we mentioned earlier in this video, Stampy's older sister Annette has her own gameplay channel called Nenny Plays, which she launched in 2014. She regularly uploaded videos of Minecraft as well as The Sims 4 and Five Nights at Freddy's, along with frequently guest starring on Stampy's channel. Her channel was pretty successful, currently sitting at over 200k subscribers, but she stopped uploading since 2021 to focus on raising her child Amelia with her husband Martin. The 404 challenge was one of Minecraft's oldest online challenges that used the beta version of Minecraft survival mode. Players had to put 404 as their world seed and were given the day to collect resources on the surface before descending into a cave hidden beneath a patch of gravel once night arrived. The players were only allowed one life to survive in the cave and had to quit the world once they died. Stampy uploaded his own series attempting this challenge in 2012, but it was made private for unknown reasons. Pollybot is a minor character within Stampy's lovely world. She was created by Hit the Target and Viva Dash to fool Stampy while they held the real Polly reindeer captive at their fortress. Pollybot first appeared at the end of the episode Parkour Race, where viewers started picking up on her strange behavior. She was then discovered in the episode Pollybot when she started fighting with Hit the Target and Viva Dash against Stampy. But thankfully, Stampy was able to find the real Polly reindeer and even reverse the mind controlling on Pollybot so that she would now fight on his side. Stampy had various cameos over the course of the Telltale game series Minecraft Story Mode, where he voice acted as a humanized version of his online character. His biggest appearance was in episode 6 of season 1, A Portal to Mystery, where he, along with other Minecraft YouTubers, were involved in an axe murder and suffered a variety of gruesome deaths. I'm still unsure why this was the subject matter chosen for the Minecraft YouTuber episode of this game, but it does sound like something Mr. Beast would do, so maybe it's not too inaccurate. Stampy's game incarnation stays true to his online persona, as he spends most of the game being worried about something and just wanting to go home so he can eat some cake. Stampy and Stacy Plays were the only YouTubers to return for season 2 of Minecraft Story Mode, but their roles were reduced down to brief cameos and didn't feature as much player interaction. Stampy's Let's Play of the series was one of the most popular on his channel, and it was definitely the only reason I bought this game back in 2016. Stampy created his own Minecraft survival challenge called the Sky Island Challenge. He uploaded various videos explaining how to create the island and the various challenges that need to be completed to win. The island is 45 blocks above the surface, and you are not allowed to leave the island at any point. It has all the resources necessary to complete the various goals, but they're very limited, pushing the player to make the most out of every material they have. Stampy's friends Squid and Squishy each uploaded their own series completing the challenge.
Please wait. I'm just gonna get rid of this real quick. No! Oh shit!
And now we've completed tier 6, so it's time to head to tier 7. Stampy and Squid did a playthrough of the Minecraft adventure map, The Final Contestant. Despite most of the videos only doing moderately well, earning a few million views each, Part 4 for some reason became Stampy's 6th most viewed video at 35 million views. Stampy himself isn't even sure why this happened, he just assumes that it got picked up in the algorithm. During the intro of Dream's video, Unsolved Mystery of Minecraft's Longest Jump, a clip of Stampy doing parkour is played. I don't think Stampy was even aware that he put this in though, and Stampy and Squid haven't done an official collab with Dream as of writing. In 2021, Squid did join the Shady Oaks SMP with various other classic Minecraft YouTubers like DanTDM, but Stampy expressed in a live stream that he would stick to uploading his independent Minecraft series and didn't have any desire to join an SMP. Folk Glitch refers to a funny moment in part 9 of Stampy and Squid's playthrough of The Forgotten Vale. As Squid goes to tell Stampy a story, he realizes that Squid's character has glitched and is stuck at shore on his screen.
Ow. Who's punching me?
Are you just out in the middle of the water?
Yeah, I'm at the wiggly wheel. Who's punching me?
This is amazing!
Is that you?
Inhaler Man is one of Stampy's early creations on YouTube from 2006. It's a short animated series that follows the character of Inhaler Man, who is basically Superman but he flies by spraying air out of his inhaler. Luckily, the YouTube channel Inhaler Man has archived episodes of this treasured series for us to enjoy. But don't click off this video just yet, because we're about to go down to the final tier of the Iceberg. Stampy's 1000 subscriber celebration video is a now private video that compiled some of his favorite moments from his channel. It's most likely private because it includes the swearing and crude humor Stampy dropped once he started to cater to his younger audience. Stampy had a cameo in episode 1 of the Disney XD sitcom Gamer's Guide to Pretty Much Everything. The show aired from 2015 to 2017 for 2 seasons, and I always find this era of Disney Channel funny because this was when kids started switching from watching TV to YouTube videos in large numbers. Disney Channel, along with other kids networks like Nickelodeon Cartoon Network, really did try to put up a good fight against this trend by creating shows like Gamer's Guide and Bizarrevark, which centered around internet culture, but eventually they had to shamefully surrender and throw YouTubers into their shows to get kids watching. This episode of Gamer's Guide literally opens with Stampy introducing himself like it's a YouTube video.
Stampy Cat here, along with 20,000 screaming fans.
Putting my cynicism aside, it seems like he had fun doing it, so good for him. I'll preface this by saying the only source for this entry I can find is the creator of the Iceberg, but according to Dr. 74, Stampy hosted a radio show while he was in college. Admittedly, no one really listened to it, except for one episode where he forgot to turn off his microphone and said something a little spicy, although the Iceberg creator never revealed exactly what this was. I'm assuming it was probably a crude comment he was making to himself and accidentally left in the radio's recording. As someone who helped run the sound for the morning announcements in middle school, I've been there. Harry Potter Adventure Map Part 8 is the unreleased final episode of Stampy's Harry Potter Adventure Map series. Stampy, Squid, and Daisy recorded a playthrough of this map, but it was ended halfway at Part 7 with Stampy announcing in Part 1 of the Holy Grail playthrough that it was stopped when he went on holiday and Daisy was unavailable to record afterwards. Daisy never appeared in any more Adventure Map playthroughs, and the Harry Potter Let's Play has been left unfinished to this day. In Part 4 of the Quest to Kill the Ender Dragon series, Squid made an offhand mention that the series will be 25 episodes long, and this actually turned out to be true. This is another instance where I'm going solely off of the wise words of Dr. 74. I watched all of Part 4, but I don't know if I just missed the moment that this happened, so I'm sorry. We're at the end of the iceberg, by the way. I hope you all enjoyed that journey through Stampylonghead's history and learned something new along the way. Now, there is a special reason that I decided to do an iceberg about Stampy in particular, and that's because I'm quitting YouTube. I think. I guess indefinite hiatus is a more accurate way to describe it. I know this might shock you guys, but I'm getting old. When this video goes live, I'll have graduated high school. Fortunately, I'm already accepted into college and I'm on a good track for my future, but unfortunately, I'm gonna have to actually start taking on those adult responsibilities like living independently and working a job. I don't see regular YouTube uploads fitting very well into that equation like I had done in the past, and admittedly, I already have been feeling some burnout over trying to get videos out on time. Hopefully it hasn't shown too much. I really do like making videos, but I think a lot of creative people can relate to the struggle that comes with forcing yourself to do the same thing over and over again. I realized that once I started feeling obligated to make videos just to keep my sub count up, I was headed down the wrong path, and it might be time to drop YouTube as a regular activity. I'll still upload from time to time, but it'll be much less organized than it is now. Anytime I do start a new creative project, I'll be sure to share it with you guys though. Looking back at Stampy's career for this video helped me learn that lesson. If your videos start to run out of passion, your audience will notice and it won't get you the giant views and sub counts that you want. It's hard to find any aspect of his videos that feel motivated by profit or getting clicks, and his genuine enjoyment of what he does rubs off on the viewer. Even now, he still uploads when he only gets a fraction of the views that he used to, and I'm glad that he's still able to make videos just for the fun of it. I guess Stampy really is just as much of an inspiration to me now as he was when I was younger, and I think that makes him the perfect subject for my final big video of the channel. Thanks again to Reddit user Dr74 for creating the iceberg. Thank you all for watching, and even though it might be a while, I promise I'll see you all next time. Bye!